guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a bit of a talking video, but I thought I'd make like an advice video just because the past few days I've been feeling, you know, a little down, and I thought an advice video could help like maybe you guys and give me something to refer back to when I'm feeling down myself. So I thought the first like advice video that would be good is a how to not care what other people think about you. So I've like made a whole list of points on my phone that I thought we could go through, and I hope this is helpful for you guys as well. Let's get right into the video. I feel like I should clarify as well that I'm just a girl in a hoodie talking to her camera. This is kind of like, you guys are like my journal, you know. In no way am I a professional, but these are just tips that have helped me. So the first tip is my life motto, and that is fake it till you make it. So that has been like something that I've related to and taken into consideration whenever I've literally done anything. So throughout high school, throughout uni, like right now, is fake it till you make it. And I guess to some extent it has, you know, worked for me, and it's kind of like, I don't know if you guys are into manifesting, but it's kind of like that. So same goes with confidence. I was never confident in high school. I mean, hats off to you if you were, because it's a really difficult period in your life to be confident in. So what did? I faked it until I made it. I just thought, you know, there comes a point in life where you look at the people who are judging you, and then you look at yourself. Do I really care about what the most popular person in high school has to think about me when they're not putting their future first? I would rather put my future first instead of waste my high school years judging someone and then get you nowhere but be a miserable little gal. That's the first point. My second point is, like, you guys gotta remember that if you are going out in public and you can tell when someone's judging you and they're giving you the evil eye, that they're a miserable person if they are that negative to pick you apart, to find something to judge you about that doesn't, you know, confine within the stereotype of whatever's trending today, and judge you for that. They must be one miserable person. And you know what? Misery loves company. So a miserable person is going to try and make you as miserable as they are by doing anything in their power to bring you down to their level. A good example of that is you're getting on a train, right? You walk in through the carriage doors and then you see this girl or boy giving you like a one up and down on greasy, judging your outfit. They must be like miserable, and what they're going to do to you is they're going to try and make you as miserable as them by making you lose your self-confidence and feel, you know, insecure like they are. And so I'd say do not give in to that. You are better than they are, and you know, you continue living your life. Keep in mind and like remember why you are doing what you're doing, whether that be, you know, you taking pictures in public or dressing like however you want and expressing yourself through your fashion. Remember why you're doing it, especially like in terms of fashion. If you want to dress a certain way, whatever it is, like whatever scene you're into, and you're doing it just because you love it, you love to express yourself through fashion, then go ahead and do it. If someone's going to judge you for that, I actually can't comprehend why someone would want to judge you, apart from them trying to tear down your self-confidence. So you just remember, like, I love dressing like this because it makes me happy, you know, it makes me feel cool, it makes me feel confident, and then you hold that thought at the point of your mind and you forget about whatever that person is. That's a random stranger. Why do you care what they think of you? You should know your self-value, and once you know your self-value, then everyone else's opinions doesn't matter at all. Also, most of the time, judgy people are insecure, and then they tend to judge you because they want to know that you're as insecure as them. Because think about it, everyone's got insecurities, but some people are just more mean about it than other people. Maybe they're also jealous that you have the confidence to wear whatever it is you want. Meanwhile, they're there stuck thinking like, I would love to wear this, but I can't. And then they project that thought onto you just because they're miserable. And what did I say before? Misery loves company. So they're gonna try and make you as miserable as they are. Okay, so speaking of insecure people always trying to bring you down, I've been like battling, you know, not really battling, I've been struggling because I had this friend who would always gaslight me and always try and bring me down no matter what I would do, you know. She'd always be there being like, oh yeah, that's great, but, and then there's always a but. There's always like, you wouldn't make it. That type of toxic friend is always going to try and discourage you from all these great opportunities just because they don't have the confidence to do whatever you're doing, to wear whatever you're wearing, you know, to be the person that can like put themselves out there, and that's why they're gonna try and bring you down. And what do I say to do to those toxic friends? Cut them out of your life ASAP. You'll be able to like flourish, you know, you won't be held back by their worthless opinions and judgy little snide comments. I've lost track of like whatever tip I'm on, but this is a big one. You guys gotta remember, life is so short and you won't really get to live it to the fullest if you are constantly worried about what other people think of you. And then speaking of, since life is short, if other people want to be rude and mean and judgy and all the negative thoughts and spend their life in that type of mindset, then I say just leave them in it, because they're the ones that are going to be suffering. You know, imagine surrounding yourself with that much negativity, then that's all you project and that's all you consume. So who wants them? Like, don't let their negativity bring you down. Okay, my second tip is like, I know I've been in these situations. Sometimes it's not just one person judging you. In fact, most of the time it's like a big group of people judging you. Now that says a lot actually, because if it's a big group of people who get together and judge you and they have to point and like nudge their friends and they're like, oh, look at that girl, like what the heck is that, right? Then that just shows they are so insecure that that whole group needs to form as one whole to try and bring just you down. Imagine like 5 people need to come together and try and tear you apart just so that they all feel good about themselves. That means that they are so insecure. Okay, this is a great like positive one. It's the world is your runway. I saw that quote somewhere and I love it so much. Most of the time, especially like where I live, it's kind of really rare for people to like dress however they want and, you know, kind of go over the fashion trends and bring some individuality into it. So the world is your runway is really great, because that is your runway. You rock that outfit, you'll slay, you'll kill it queen. You are the main character. It's your movie and everyone else is living in it. When you are the main character, you decide your life. You make your choices. It is literally all about you. So don't let someone else being all judgy and rude ruin that. Own your life. Okay, this is a really important point, is to think of yourself highly. I know it's something we're not like all comfortable doing. I mean, I don't do that. I am a negative person to myself and I have self-deprecating humor. But you guys should think of yourselves quite highly, you know. Remember to give yourself love too. Yes, we're all busy trying to be kind to other people, but don't forget about yourself, because that is extremely important and that is how you're going to grow as a person. Okay, this one's great because, okay, while you're thinking about, you know, pleasing everyone, remember that not everyone is going to like you, and that is so okay. It's impossible to please everyone, and you shouldn't be living your life to please every single person around you, because that is impossible. Someone is always going to have it out for you, and that's not your fault. You shouldn't change to try and please every single person. If you are just a kind person and someone is still mean to you, then that's on them. But yeah, like, it can be so hard to not care about what other people think, especially in such a judgy environment like high school. Oh my god, walking through those doors, everyone is like, your skirt is too long, or your socks are weird, you know. It's just like, that's for uniform. Imagine if you go to like a casual dress school. But most of the time, mean, judgy people who judge you and pick you apart to pieces for being yourself, they're not going to succeed in life because they were so busy judging other people. Look where they are now. If they're happy in their life right now, good on them, but most of the times it reflects in their life choices. So please don't let them bring you down. You are an amazing, cool person. In fact, when you go out and you show everyone who you truly are, it just makes the world a better place. Who wants to see copy and paste? Because I don't. Just remember, as long as you're not like harming anyone or being mean and you're like a kind person, then there isn't anything wrong with what you're doing. And people who are judging you should all take a seat and enjoy the show that you put on for them. So yeah, I think I've said all I wanted to say in this video. Hopefully some of my tips helped you. But yeah, there are my tips on how to not care about what other people think of you. I hope you like them. If you like these life advice videos, let me know, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Let me know how you guys like these, by the way.